Hey guys, Pan here, and today I wanted to talk about the development of Dayz and how it affects the player base, which is down to around 3 to 4,000 players a day, which is really nothing compared to the days of the mod and even the early days of the Standalone. As you can see, I'm actually not playing the Standalone because I honestly had to take a break from it, which I'm sure most Dayz players can understand. Today I'm actually playing some Arma 3 Dayz Exile, and I do have a little bit of PvP action. The first thing I really wanted to talk about was the consistent lag bubbles in the game, which is the primary reason that I really needed a break from it. I recently hit one in the middle of a firefight, which caused my player to just stand still, and I was killed, obviously. For those of you who don't know what a lag bubble is, it's areas of the map that if you run into the area, it causes what I believe to be a memory leak and eventually causes the game to crash. At the first signs of a lag bubble, sometimes you can turn around to avoid it, but most of the times you're pretty much screwed. I don't know about most people, but I have seen other YouTubers and Twitch players run into these all the time, and I pretty much run into them at least one time every play session. From what I was told, the dev team actually does not know why this happens. This glitch is a new one that was caused from the 0.61 update. With most of the dev team working on the beta, I don't really see them fixing this until the beta is released, so it's pretty much something Dayz players are just going to have to deal with for now. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the black face glitch, which is pretty much guaranteed to happen to every player every play session. This glitch also does not have a fix. The only way to get rid of it is to completely restart your game, which is kind of pointless because once you restart the game and go back into a session, it'll probably happen again within the next 20 minutes. This for me completely throws off my immersion. I really just don't want to look at a black hole in my face pretty much the whole time I'm playing. Not only that, but this actually lets players see you from so much farther away, even through fog. The next thing I wanted to talk about was crashing when you're in queue. This doesn't happen to me too often, but when it does, it really ticks me off. You'll be waiting in queue from around 10 players, which can take an upward of 10 to 15 minutes, and then when it's your turn to join, your game just crashes. And then you have to sit there and go through the queue all over again, which is even more annoying if you have friends that are waiting for you to play. The last thing I wanted to talk about was how slowly the development of the game is happening, which I believe is the main reason Dayz is losing its player base. The time between updates is just taking way too long. You'll see about a 4 to 5 month time period between updates. The alpha was released in 2013, and here we are 4 years later, and the game is still in alpha stage. Now, this isn't really a big problem for me. I understand that it takes a long time to develop a game like Dayz, but for new players who are just getting into the game and seeing all these glitches and how long it's taking for these things to be updated, it could really just turn a player off of a game. I really think the developers need to gain the trust of the player base and release updates faster. Their player base is really left with the die-hard Dayz veterans who are holding on until the full game is released. Now let's get into the PvP action, which is coming up right now. I know there's at least one more guy here with a ghillie suit, which is really what I want because they are worth a good amount of money. I'm just going to go around back just to make sure there's no other exits. I think I'm going to toss a nade in there just to be safe. I really didn't expect that guy to be there. I don't know why that nade did not kill him. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe for more daily content.